Source always answers you. It's just sometimes it doesn't happen in the moment of your asking, but that's only ever because you're not expecting the answer to come. You trust Esther's process of being able to deliver the clarity more than you trust your own process of being able to deliver the clarity.
Yes.
But there is really no difference. You have the same access.
I'm looking for something that's more mentally, that I can say, yes, I've received guidance, as opposed to just saying, well, that feels good.
Well, watch for it. We understand that, but watch for evidences of it. Watch for thoughts that occur to you just as someone else speaks it. And those kinds of things happen to you all day, every day. Mm. And the more you stop and acknowledge them, then the more you remind yourself, I am receiving and I am consciously aware of that which I am receiving. The guidance that comes forth from within is not guiding you away from problems. It's always guiding you toward the well-being that is natural to you. And so, as you acknowledge that your life experience is always in the now, and that guidance is always present in the now, then you begin to notice more and more and more that you are not alone ever, that there is a full functioning consciousness, God force, the energy that creates worlds flowing through you. And the impact of that, as it is focused into the specifics of your now, could not be better, could not be more meaningful. In other words, there is not time for you to interpret all of the nuances of the knowledge. In other words, it would make you crazy. You really don't want it. You are so much happier being guided in the flow. And so you receive hundreds of thousands of impulses in every day that lead you and guide you toward the well-being that is natural. You're zigging and zagging with well-being while there are things of not well-being that are potentially around that you don't have vibrational access to. Really, you do not want constant, steady, chattering kind of guidance about all of that. The impulse is a much more sophisticated way to go. Really, it is. The guidance that takes place in any moment relative to the content and movement in your body would be more than you could interpret in words in an entire lifetime. 1 minute of what goes on in terms of consciousness in your body, you could not express in words in an entire lifetime. When you are wanting something different than you have, the usual reason that it doesn't unfold quickly for you is because of your incessant attention upon what is. It's in vibrational form, it's in the state of becoming, but it hasn't come out where you can see it yet. And you're addicted to what you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch, so much so that you would rather think about and talk about what you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch rather than only about what you can feel, even though everything that you want is over here in this vibrational reality in the process of becoming. But you cannot ever get to the full manifestation of your desire if you are focused upon what is. And you cannot work it out here in the physical manifestations. Here is the vortex, and here is where your inner being stands. And here is the vibration that is pure, and here is where everything that you want is. But it's in vibrational form, and you must be the receiver. You must be the allower. You are the one who will perceive it. You are the one who will interpret it. You've got to get in the receiving mode, which means you have to be in a vibrational frequency where the thoughts and impulses occur to you. Following the impulse always leads you to something that's more fun and more fun and more fun and more fun, provided that that is coming from your source energy point of view. So when you're mad at someone and you get the impulse to call them up and tell them off, that impulse is not coming from source. There are all kinds of things that are leading you to all kinds of things, but you got to be in the receptive mode in order to get that pure signal.